Hey, welcome back, guys. My name is Timmy Tran. I'm your link to the fire within and to God. All right, guys. You're born on this earth, and you all have power. Your free will choose to believe in God or to believe in man, right? And that's your free will. That's your power, right? Now, remember, we we all have to live. After you're born, you have to learn, right? You gotta learn. So what happens? You ain't learning from man. And you know a lot of men don't truly follow God. Even though they say they follow God, but don't see their action. Right? If they all follow God, we will be prosperous. We will help them to build a better, be advanced ourselves even faster. Right? But not all men, most men follow God. They say they follow God, but they don't. Right? That's why we got chaos going on. We got it because they follow greed. They follow money. They follow, the creation that they create, and they use that, to extract your energy, your money. Right? Right? Your money is your energy because you put your energy out to work and to collect that money, right? And if you have a system where they control the money and they can manipulate the money or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to make things work, right? Because nobody want to believe in God. So, if you don't believe in God, so you got to live, living by what man creates, right? So we all have to learn to live in that condition, right? But it doesn't mean we can't get out of it, right? Eventually, each one of us got to learn to get out. And I think that we are trapped in this system that other human beings create. Now, granted to say, the system they create it's not going to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to hurt you because they just extract some of the money from you and your energy is because they have to have the system running, right? And in their mind, they are doing the good things the way they can help you survive. Because, really, true, honestly, if you don't follow God, God don't care if if you hurt other people or hurt yourself, because He gives you a free will, right? So if you don't follow Him, so you end up with a consequence. And granted, to say, when you're little, you have to learn from somebody, right? So you learn from mankind, and it's because it's hard for you to try to say, I want to believe in God, right? You reason, right? You're human being. You want detail, you want proof before you can believe, right? Believe in God, just boom, just like that. I want to believe in God. I want to prosper. I want to thank what God created for me in this world. So from there, you have the energy to learn to build, to help, and start create, right? But you don't believe in God, what happened? You have to work for man, right? Because God law is kind of give you the power, your free will, you know, to build and prosper. But what man do? Man has created. You have to. If you don't follow God law, you have to be living by man law, right? Man law is punished right away. Tax, tickets, that money. That's how you know. That's how you know that you don't believe in God. It's because you have to obey by man law that will punish you right away. Because if you live in a physical world, that's it's like an animal, right? Like a farm, they have the fence. The animal don't know. They come up there and they get shot. They get shot 2 or 3 times. That's when they know their nervous system, right? And you're no different. If you don't use your head and believe in God, you use your nervous system. Your pain, your feeling, your emotion, right? And that's how you're gonna obey their law. Is by they make you feel it. They make you feel your pocket. They make you feel your energy. Take your money away from you. Make you feel it, right? Instead, when they make you feel hopefully that you change to live under that law. But the thing is that it makes people more crazier, right? Because you live on a man law, and you struggle and you become crazy, right? So if you live on the God law, you're free. You're able to build, and you have peace, and you appreciate this life, and that's how it works, guys. And you find yourself struggling because you live on the man law. And what happened? You become where uh, being angry, upset about the world. And what happened? You're going to do things where hurt other human beings. And that's exactly what it come down to, right? It's because you don't follow God law. And granted to say, you know what, because we live in a world where so many people don't follow God law, they follow man, create idol, all kind of stuff like that. So what do you expect, right? You expect that you have to have a hard time trying to believe in God is because there's so many things that man make, jack you away so they can steal your energy from you, your power from you, right? And that's how it works. Do you want to change your life? You want to make something better for yourself? You just got to start, following God law and appreciate what you have around you and start building. And that's the way it works. If you don't, you're gonna struggle. I mean, I don't know what it'll tell you. I have to learn that I have to learn it to myself, right? If you don't learn, that's what you end up with. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't learn, then it's hard for other human beings to try to teach you. It's because they don't follow God law themselves. If they don't follow God law themselves, what happened? They can't teach you either, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can listen to me. I'm a messenger, right? I just give you this information, but it's up to you to determine, is it right or wrong, right? That's your willpower, and to follow them or not, right? I'm just here to tell you the same thing that Jesus, was here to tell you, because we're not going to force you, to believe in God, and I'm not going to scare you either because you have the power. You cannot be scared. See, if people get scared, so that way you can go out and do crazy stuff and you hurt yourself, hurt other people. That's how it works. You look in your word right now. People who do crazy stuff is because they listen to other mankind. And other men, especially the men that make money and have power and stuff like that, they don't want to lose that, right? So they don't want to get caught being doing something wrong. So what do? They lie. They lie until people go crazy. And that's how it works. And it's nothing. This is nothing new. This happens in human existence, right? Because one man figured out how to use the other man, right? That's how it works, right? So if you go out there and get mad, upset, doing something, it's like you can use, right? Because what happens when they're unstable situation, somebody making money, stock market going up and down, right? And that's how they need tidal wave. They need people angry and upset so they can fight. When you fight, what happens? It's unstable. The market unstable. So what happens? That's how and people that make money, they understand that, right? So that's how they create things. You go and sacrifice your life and go out there and get upset and stuff like that, and somebody else gonna make money. What you do. So instead of you're building and prosper and create, right? You go out there, get upset, get into crazy stuff, and hurt yourself and hurt other people, and somebody else is going to benefit from that, right? I don't know what else to tell you. That's the truth, right? The truth is the truth. Can't tell you a lie. I won't tell you, tree is tree. The color green, the color green. I can't tell you the color is red. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the kind of people who want to tell you, untrue. I'm telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna stop, you step on dog shit, right? It's gonna stink. You know what I'm saying? So that's the truth. If I tell you to drink water, be healthy, drink water. I'm not gonna tell you, drink Coke is healthy. That's sugar, all kinds of that. Over time it's gonna hurt you, right? So, water's better than Coke, right? Or Pepsi, whatever it is. You want. It's your choice, right? Your power. So your life don't work out, struggling, angry, mad, because you don't follow God, Jesus Christ, right? Because if you follow Him, you got direction. You can build and prosper. Peace. All right, guys. That's my thought for today. That's my perspective for today. Hope you learned something. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.